If I can everybody's attention, we're going to go ahead and get started. If I can everybody's attention, we're going to go ahead and get started. We will go ahead and get started. We will go ahead and get started. The House will be called to order. The House will be called to order. Our prayer today will be read by Representative Patrick Sellers. Representative Sellers.
Let us pray. Eternal God, let us pray. Thank you for eternal God. Thank you for this awesome opportunity to serve the exit your hearts, our minds, fill us with your wisdom, thoughts. Fill us with wisdom this moment. To remember this moment. To remember the past on this day, last year, past on this day. Bless us, Jesus. We do your business. God bless us, Jesus. Do your business. In Jesus' name, amen.
Members, today's pledge will be led by House intern, University of Alabama.
Attention, salute, pledge. Attention, salute, pledge. To the flag of the United States of America, which is the Republic of God, one nation under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Clerk, call a roll. Clerk, call a roll.
Allman, Mr. Speaker, Bedson, Allman, Baker, Bedson, Blackshear, Tracy, Brown, Boyd, Racy, Brown, Butler, Carr, Chestnut, Clark, Klaus, Crawford, Daniels, Drummond, Crawford, Drummond, Easterbrook, Ellis, England, Easterbrook, England, Faulkner, Fiddler, Fiddler, Fincher, Gibbon, Gray, Hall, Gibbon, Hammond, Hammett, Harrison, Hassel, Harbison, Hassel, Hill, Jones, Collins, Jackson, Jones, Hill, Ingram, Jackson, Kirkland, Lee, Kitchens, Lawrence, Lee, Lomax, Lipscomb, Lovern, Marcus, Campbell, McClammy, Moore, P. Paramore, Halber, Reynolds, Robertson, Rogers, Shirey, Shaw, Shirey, Sorrell, Simpson, Smith, Sorrell, Southhagen, South, Sandhagen, Stringer, Dorn, Stringer, Underwood, Travis, Underwood, Wood, D. Wood, R. Wood, Yarborough.
"72 members having answered the roll. 72 members having answered the roll. The House is ready to transact business. The House is ready to transact. I'd like to call on Representative Mike Shaw for point of personal privilege.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. My colleagues from last year, Mr. Wheeler, Representative Wheeler, passed away. I have the honor and privilege of serving in his spot, trying to do my best to represent the way he did. Mr. Wheeler and his wife Diane were good friends of me and my wife, and I know to date I have not found anyone in this chamber who did not count him as a friend. And to the new members who didn't get a chance to meet him, he was a good man. He's a great representative, and I can only hope and pray to represent half as well as he did. So if you would join me in just a few seconds of silence, honoring Mr. Wheeler and praying for his wife in this year anniversary of his passing. Thank you to my colleagues, and thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Chair thanks the gentleman. Chair recognizes Representative Craig Lipscomb for a point of personal privilege.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. As all of you know, we have a very important date coming up, April the 19th. We're going to be trying to get this for the first time because we missed it the first time. This is the House Senate Trophy for the Battle of Goat Hill, which is the softball game that we have every year. The week prior to that, On the Wednesday prior to it, we're going to have an intramural game, which is where everybody in the house will be playing each other. It will be at that point that we will determine who the final players will be for the week thereafter. And then we're going to whoop some tail.
Thank you, Representative Lipscomb. I think it was in the coaching last year, and I think you were the coach, so we need to work on some of that. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Lee, Chairman Lovern.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I request the leaves of absence be granted for absent members.
Hearing no objections, absent members have been excused. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Lee, Chairman Lovern.
Mr. Speaker, your standing committee on rules has carefully examined the journals for the first legislative day and found the same to be correct. I move that the reading at length of the House Journal be dispensed with.
Hearing no objections, the reading of the journal is dispensed. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Mobile, Speaker Pro Tem, for a purpose of making announcements.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I appreciate the recognition. First, let me remind everybody, if you have a minister from back home that would like to say the prayer, please get with my Executive Assistant, Michelle Jackson. We'd love to hear from your ministers back home. The BCA Capital Summit and Reception will be held on Tuesday, March 14th. That's next Tuesday. The policy forum will be from 11 to 12:30. Reception starts at 4 p.m. Both events will be at the Renaissance. Buses will be available to shuttle members back and forth to the State House from the Renaissance. So the BCA is meeting next week. You want me to make that motion? Mr. Speaker, I move when the House adjourns today, I move that we reconvene on Tuesday, March 14th at 1 p.m.
Thank you. All of those in favor, say aye. Any opposed?
I didn't move to adjourn. I said when
We'd like to recognition of Leadership DeKalb, representing all our DeKalb. That's me, isn't it? Leadership Baldwin, recognizing Leadership Baldwin in the gallery, all the members from Baldwin County. Would you stand up, all our Baldwin County delegation? Representative Matt Simpson, Francis Holt, Donna Givens, Jennifer Fiddler. Thank you all for being with us today. The chair recognizes for a point of personal privilege, Representative Tillman.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would like to take this point of personal privilege to make a motion to suspend the Rule 11 for a time-sensitive matter. A former member in the House of Representatives from District 56, Mr. Lawrence McAdory, his wife passed, and the funeral is held on Saturday.
Thanks, sir. The motion to suspend the rules. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? Rules have been suspended. Clerk receives the resolution.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Second, I'm in court. Second, I'm in court. Mr. Speaker, you know, the habit, force of habit.
That's okay. I'll forgive you if you forgive me sometimes when I mess up, okay? We move to adopt the resolution. All in favor, say aye. Any opposed? The ayes have it.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. The clerk will now receive the reports from the standing committee. The House is now in a position to introduce the bills and resolutions. The chair further recognizes the gentleman from Mobile, Pro Tem Pringle, for a motion.
What? Mr. Speaker, I move the House stand in adjournment.
The motion is to adjourn. All those in favor say aye. Any opposed? We are adjourned.